Hey fam, it is your girl, the one and the only Spicy, and I'm here today with another pick a card reading. I hope everyone is feeling well. I'm feeling blessed. I'm grateful. It definitely is a heat wave where I am. So it's very hot, but it's still a all around nice day. So I'm definitely excited to be here. I'm excited to read, and I'm definitely excited to connect with y'all. So the question that we are going to be asking Spirit today is this relationship helping or hurting you? Is this relationship helping or hurting? This was a special request from my best friend. So she wanted to know. I'm assuming if a relationship she's in is helping or hurting, but since this is for the collective, it is what it is. So with that being said, if you are new to pick a card readings, welcome. If you're still new to this channel, welcome. And a special welcome back to all the returning viewers and subscribers. Make sure that you all go ahead and subscribe and join the fam today. We have 3 different deck options in front of us, and you can pause the video right now if you need to. We have deck number 1, which is the Cosmic Tarot with the Amethyst Crystal. Deck number 2, which is the Modern Witch Tarot with the selenite stone, and then pile 3, which is the, what is this? The Essential Tarot. The Essential Tarot deck with the citrine crystal. So yeah, go ahead and pause the video if you need to. Choose the deck or the crystal that you feel the most attracted to, and then you'll just go to the description box, scroll down, and go to the timestamps, and then you can choose the pile, or even the piles. You can listen to more than one pile if you would like to, and it'll take you straight to your reading. So I will see you there. All right, my deck 1 people, pile 1 people. If you chose the Cosmic Tarot with the Amethyst Crystal, we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading for today. Like I said, welcome to all the new viewers, and a special welcome back to all the returning subscribers. I definitely appreciate you all just, liking my videos, interacting with my posts, and commenting and sharing your story. Like, this is a supportive environment. We have fun here. It's entertainment, but we really be getting into the root of the matter, but at the same time, just supporting each other as well, because we are all on a healing process. So make sure y'all go ahead and check out all of those links in the description box. I have links to follow me on Instagram, to book a personal reading, to donate to this channel if you would like to. Donations are not required, but they definitely are, recommended, and I'm grateful for any donations. I really am. And yeah, if y'all want to check out my Etsy store, I post my line of 3D and hand-painted gel press-on nails, and I have some nail accessories on there as well that you could check out. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to continuing to grow that business, but we came here for tarot. So let's go ahead and get into it. We're asking Spirit today, is this relationship helping or hurting you? So, the person on your mind, the relationship that you're in, is this actually helping or hurting? And mind y'all, this doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. If it's not romantic for you, it could be a friendship. But, it's really up to you. This is your experience. Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords, the Magician, and then we also have the Queen of Wands in the reverse that came out. And I know this card wanted to flip over, the Princess of Pentacles. I'm just going to go ahead and get some extra cards here, and then we'll just get the show on the road. Now, this person that you are in a relationship with, they're an interesting individual. That's all I can say. They're a very interesting individual. And I just feel like this is someone that I mean, I'm not trying to tell anybody to cut someone off or anything. It's just, this is someone where it's like it's like you can't be around them all the time, or you can only take a certain amount of dealing with them. It's like you could deal with this person for like an hour or two, and then that's like your threshold of being around this person, and then it's like you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think this is someone that you is like you spend time with here and there. Like, it's exciting to be around this person. I think they're a very exciting person, but I also feel like they're also very anxious as well. Like, very anxious, especially when it comes to doing new things, or expanding oneself. Just very anxious type of individual. But for the most part, yeah, so as far as this person within themselves, I just feel like this person deals with a lot of like life circumstances that always have them having to start over. And I'm not saying that's essentially a bad thing, someone who's always starting over. But it's like, for this person, it's like I think this is something that they have to do. Is, they have to continue to go through these cycles, especially when it comes to life. And you might seem like, you might see this person and feel like, they're always off to a great start and they're doing all of these wonderful things, but for some reason it seemed like life always kind of like knocks them back, over to, starting over. But it could just be them starting, a new level, kind of like a video game where it's like you kind of complete that level, you go through everything, now you're starting back at the beginning, but at a different place. So as far as like, when I think about this person in your life, in this relationship, I think that this relationship, because of how that person is, where it's like they're always starting over and ending a cycle, and you can clearly see that this person is going through cycles in their life. I feel like that kind of encourages you to make the most out of your life, to make the most out of those cycles as well, that you could be going through as well. And it could be that you all are maybe even on the same path, or you're just, it's giving for now. It's given same path for now. And I think maybe at a certain point in time, your directions your life will take you in different directions. But I do feel as though, like, at this point in time in your life, I think you two might marry each other, where it's like this person has to start over, so you already in your mind know that, like, okay, maybe something is starting over for me as well. You know what I'm saying? So there could be some mirroring going on between you and this person. But I just feel like this individual, that's why I feel like you probably don't spend as much time with them, like, in person, because I feel like this individual, at times, it seems as though they could be very the word is like, it's like kind of being all about them, just being, egotistical, or, just someone who is like, they use what they got to get what they want, and they're not really shy about that thing. So if this person is, a beautiful person or a very handsome person, which I'm picking up that they are, is like, I feel as though they will use that privilege. So maybe they have like a pretty privilege that they always use or something, or they always kind of get their way, you know what I'm saying? But underlying, it is kind of like it's an egotistical, it's about me, it's about what I'm doing, it's about what excites me, it's about what is, what I find to be interesting, or it's all about me. That's really how this person is. When it comes to even y'all's relationship, that's really how they are in general. But I really do feel as though this person, despite the fact that they're always dealing with some type of life circumstance that brings them back around to having to start over, or they might be operating off of this pretty privilege, I feel like where both of y'all meet in the middle, which could actually be very beneficial for this relationship, is the fact that, like, there's always some type of manifestations that's going on or coming to light. Like, there's always something being created. And I think that y'all's relationship is actually a very resourceful type of relationship as well. It's like, if y'all are both at the same place in life right now, then it's kind of like, it would be encouragement for you to, you know, continue to keep elevating as well, because it's like this person does it as well. It's not like they a bum or anything, but you know, it's like they doing a lot. But I definitely do feel like it's always something that kind of pulls them to start over, or there's some type of fear of having to start over. But I definitely do feel like this person is always going through cycles. But as far as within y'all's relationship, there's always something being manifested. There's always something being created. So maybe y'all work well together, you know. Maybe y'all have similar visions, you know. Maybe y'all are both into spirituality as well, or maybe y'all are, you know, both into magic, you know. Maybe y'all are both into those things. But I definitely do feel as though like it's just giving like a two heads are better than one type thing. Because even when you're experiencing, you know, because there's definitely some mirroring going on. So even like when you're experiencing, you know, things in life like anxiety, you know, insomnia, just worrying about problems, like things in life, like worrying about your stability, or, you know, I just feel as though this person, even though they do have that like always me type thing, I also feel like they're very charismatic. I feel like they're very confident, and I also feel like they're very creative as well. So I think that kind of like helps to keep you kind of balanced, you know what I'm saying, in times of uncertainty if you're experiencing fear. But yeah, I definitely do feel like y'all are both resourceful together. I feel like y'all both want to kind of, you know, figure out who you are as people, like the full potential of who you actually truly are. I think that's something that you really want to do. But I definitely do feel like, you know, this person, not saying like they a bad person or something like that, but I definitely do feel like it's a threshold to how off, like, I don't want to say how often, but how long of a time that you spend with that person, you know. So maybe it's too much, you know. Maybe when you get around this person, you feel a little tired and famished because they're being extra. Okay, like I pick up that this person is a very extra type of individual, you know, as far as like very charismatic, could be very egotistical, can be very stubborn at times to speak to. And yet on the outside, I feel like people that are not in a relationship with this person like see them in a particular light. But I feel like, you know, this person has their, you know, their great qualities, and then you also know they have their tragic flaws as well. Okay, one of their tragic flaws I feel like is always having to start over, like, or that could be a byproduct of the tragic flaw of it's me type of attitude that they have. It's like maybe life is humbling this person as they're going through these cycles. But yeah, like I feel like their presence really just kind of, their presence, I think, is they're completely different from who you are. So y'all could just be like two sides of a coin type of thing. But I feel as though, like, you know, their presence can be very like, I don't want to say intimidating, or it could just be very, it's like what I just saw was like dynamite blowing up, like, or like, you know, fireworks blowing up. It's a lot, you know, it's a lot at one time, all the time, you know. But let's get more into this relationship. So I have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, like I just feel like this person is a different person to you, you know what I'm saying? But as far as like y'all's relationship in the middle, I just feel like you all actually balance each other out. It seems like as far as like within this connection, there's definitely love here, and the love can, you know, it's probably always renewing itself over time. So y'all could definitely be long-term friends, or even you know, someone you just been in a long-term connection with. But it's like maybe, you know, you guys have to experience these cycles, because it's through these cycles that, you know, the love and the friendship and the, you know, the rapport between the both of y'all is just kind of renewed, you know what I'm saying? It's renewed. And I think that, you know, I feel like this relationship is leaning more on towards helping you, as opposed to like hurting you or hindering you. I definitely do think this person is a character and a personality all within themselves. But I think that you both connect with the fact of like we're always going through cycles and starting over at the beginning, but it's like you're never starting over with nothing. You're always starting over with some type of, you know, information or knowledge that you need to, you know, move forward within your life. So y'all just always going through cycles. But I definitely do feel like through those cycles, it's like y'all's friendship or the love is just completely renewed, you know? And then on the bottom of the deck, I saw the Two of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this person is like, I feel like it's a lot to explore within this person, like within themselves and even, you know, within you. So when you like put that together, it's like so many different multiple pathways and journeys that y'all could take, whether it be something that you're doing together, you know, being resourceful together, coming up with creative ideas together, or, you know, or just thinking about ways to enhance the relationship between the both of y'all. So that could be travel. This could be somebody that you literally travel with the world here. Now oftentimes with the Two of Wands, there's it's depicted by a man holding a world, and it's kind of like, to me, when I see that, I think about the possibilities of what could be. It's just up to me to make a decision. You know what I'm saying? So there could definitely be a lot of possibilities between, you know, you and this person. But I think you do like being around this person because it's kind of like they're like a firecracker. It's like boom, you know, it's like you never really know what to expect with them. But then also on the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups. So, I mean, in general, there's a good general rapport between the both of y'all. I think that y'all, you know, go out a lot. Y'all spend a lot of time together. Like, it's a good rapport between the both. And I think that you know, you both actually care about enriching the friendship or the relationship by thinking about things to do. But I definitely do feel like there's a thing going on here where you all are experiencing cycles. So maybe it's like a coming of age type of thing, like you're growing up together, you're experiencing things crashing down, like you're experiencing, like, you know, sudden transformation. And time when it sudden transformation like that happen, like things just change like that, is like you can't really, you know, you can't really, what am I trying to say? You can't really like control where the, you know, the chips may fall, or you can't control how the cookie crumbles. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like on the other end of it, it's like, you know, both of y'all either together or just individually as people always, you know, have the opportunity to start over again. But yeah, this person is definitely interesting. I'm, like I said, I'm not saying they're a bad person. I'm just thinking that they are maybe at times difficult to get along with, or difficult to see their side of things or how they think. But I just feel like this person got like an egotistical tinge to them. They're still confident. They're still charismatic. I think they could be very good looking, but they still, you know what I'm saying? They still are a person, an individual. Let's just say that they're definitely an individual. But yeah, I definitely do feel like their presence, like they're actually a friend to you. And I think that they actually care about, you know, renewing the relationship between the both of y'all and just, you know, going from there. So, you know, interesting person. That's all I'm gonna say. Interesting person. Like, all right, let's see what comes up with the, this is the energy oracle. Let's see what comes up. Okay, so we have yin yang. Okay, so, you know, this kind of brings it back to my message earlier about y'all being like opposite sides of the coin. And so that's you know, what is being depicted here with yin yang. So this person might be a little more yang, a little more fiery, and you might be a little more yin, a little more like, you know, kind of go with the flow type of energy here, you know, because we do have water and fire here. So that could be a thing. But I really do feel like this relationship is a major relationship for you, because we do have some, you know, pretty, you know, we have some heavy hitter cards right here. We have the Magician, we have the Ace of Cups, we have the World, we have the Two of Wands. So I do feel like this person could be definitely very important to you, kind of understanding who you are as a person and just what your abilities are to create what you want out of life. So yeah, definitely. But yeah, it seemed like, you know, y'all come together like peanut butter and jelly, like just two different people, two different individuals, two different flavors, but it works. It works. So let's see what else comes up. Let's see what else. We have journey. We have the journey card. The journey card came up as well. And that came up on top of the Two of Wands. So it's just kind of like confirming the message as far as like, I mean, you could decide with this, you know, you can always decide with this person what you want to do. So, or, you know, so y'all both might have like multiple options or opportunities just, you know, coming together. You know, there's multiple possibilities for what y'all can do. It's kind of like a journey with this person. And I see the Princess of Pentacles too. I believe that's the Page of Pentacles. And when I see that card, I always feel about someone taking a new journey, you know, with new information, new knowledge. And then we also have the World card here as well. So I think that, you know, maybe it also just traveling with this person, like you've gotten to see a lot of different places. That's something that could be coming up here as well. Like y'all actually have physically traveling cards here. It really is. But yeah, I just feel like there's always just multiple options and opportunities. I know I didn't see the Seven of Cups, but that's kind of what it's giving me with this person. I don't know. I just had I was just pushed to look on the bottom of the deck, and then I see the contract card here as well. So, you know, it could be that this person is a soulmate to you. You know, like this is a soul contract that you all have. I keep looking at the bottom of the deck and I see the Nine of Pentacles. So maybe it is that, you know, this person, you and this person are together to maybe, you know, grow up together, but then still, of course, as individual people. You know, just developing yourself into, you know, just who you want to be, and them doing it at the same time as well. It's just y'all are two individual people. But yeah, I definitely do feel like this could be your soulmate. This could be someone that you actually do have some type of contract with. And maybe it is that during this, you know, lifetime, if it is for you to develop yourself into the Nine of Pentacles, it's like this person is very pivotal along your path of getting there. But I definitely do feel like even with the Nine of Pentacles showing up, it's like at a certain point in time, I do feel like, you know, y'all's lives are going to, you know, go in opposite directions. It does not necessarily mean that, oh, I'm not going to be friends with this person no more. But I definitely do feel like y'all are together right now for a reason. And I feel like once y'all grow up, go through these cycles, you know, these cycles in life that are giving you anxiety and nightmares, is like going through those things and then, you know, going y'all separate ways. But yeah, let's see what comes up. So we have future forward. So yeah, both of y'all, this is what I had picked up, where it's like both of y'all definitely could be very spiritual or definitely very much into magic. I know we have the crystal ball here. So yeah, and then also, you know, you all having similar, you know, visions, you know, for your life. So that's probably where y'all kind of mirrors, because y'all both probably agree on what you want out of life. Y'all are just two separate different people. This is the hot and spicy card that we have here. Yeah, so I definitely do feel like this person encourages, because this person, they have I'm not saying they have an attitude problem, but they're very charismatic and confident, and they just have their attitude about them. It just is what it is. So maybe it is that, you know, with this person being a little more fiery than you, maybe it is that they you know, encourage you, enhance the relationship by, you know, bringing that type of flavor in it, because it's needed in order for y'all to have a balance. It's like, you know, everybody is not going to be as meek, and maybe I don't want to put meek and submissive in the same sentence, but it's like, you know, people might not be as meek, people might not be as subtle, you know, people might not be as discreet as, you know, the other person, you know, and then other people may not be as confident or as loud or as, you know, got their attitude or their ego, you know, or their pride. It's like they may not be like that either. So I just feel like y'all probably balance each other out, and this is what this person kind of, you know, enhances the relationship with, is their hot and spicy type of attitude or way of being. Let's get Let's get one more. So we have trauma bond came up, and then we also have narc repellent. So another thing, this relationship could also be helpful for you, because it could definitely be helpful within your own healing process, as far as like, you know, becoming putting up boundaries, you know, not allowing people to use you, you know, coming into, you know, yourself and who you are, understanding what your powers and abilities are, and just protecting yourself. And also this relationship could be helping you because it's helping to kind of cut those cords of attachment that maybe you've had to trauma, abuse, or even particular people in your past. So I think that this relationship is definitely helping you better, to better make decisions, and then also for you to be consistent as well, you know, for you to be consistent within, you know, protecting yourself, or consistent even within telling the universe what it is that you want. And oftentimes we understand what we want when it comes through dealing with other people, but you know what I'm saying, dealing with other people, dealing with relationships that concern other people, dealing with circumstances and situations that concern other people. So I really feel like this relationship definitely does, like, it is encouraging you to remain consistent, okay, especially when it comes to choosing to heal, choosing to distance yourself away from things that, you know, don't apply to you. But yeah, for the most part, like I said, interesting individual, but I definitely do feel as though this relationship definitely is helping you to grow. It's helping you to, you know, go through the cycles that you're experiencing in life. At least you know that there's someone else that's going through it with you. And I think that, you know, this relationship is definitely fun. Like, y'all really be out here. Like, y'all really be out here. So what I just heard was tearing the club up. Like, so I don't know if y'all go clubbing together. I don't know what it is. But there definitely is a good general rapport between the both of y'all. And I think that's really nice. So within that being said, yeah, Spirit said this person is a friend. Like, they a friend. they your friend. They your friend. So within that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right there. I definitely hope that you all understood the reading. I hope it resonated. Y'all, I'm getting back into the readings. I'm getting back into them. So definitely make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And I cannot wait to see y'all in the next one. All right, my pile two people, if you chose the Modern Witch tarot deck with the selenite stone, I'm going to go ahead and get started with your reading. We're asking Spirit today, is this relationship helping or hurting you? Y'all, I'm getting back into the readings. So I definitely hope that you all are able to resonate with these messages. Definitely make sure y'all check out the links in the description box. Okay, to all the new viewers, welcome. To all the returning subscribers and viewers, y'all already know what time it is. Check out the links in the description box. There you'll find links to follow me on Instagram, to book a personal reading, to donate to this channel. Donations are not required, but they're definitely recommended, and I will shout you out, because I'm so grateful when people decide to donate to this channel. It's just really helping its growth, really. So yeah. And then also make sure y'all check out Etsy. There you'll find my 3D and hand painted gel press on nails. Okay, sis is an international business owner. All right, I got my first international order, so I'm definitely excited about that. But other than that, we came here for tarot, so let's get started, y'all. We're asking Spirit, like, is this relationship helping or hurting? All right, so off the rip, we have the Five of Swords. In my head right now, I'm going, like, already in my head, when I see the Five of Swords, it just makes me think, like, it's giving no. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's giving no. Like, but I'm going to give it a chance, and I'm going to keep reading, and we going to see, like, yeah. Y'all remember on American Idol when that man used to be like, it's a no for me, dog? Like, it's I'm gonna tell you this right now, it's a no. It's a no. And I really hope I didn't, you know, hurt somebody's feelings or make somebody mad with the way I'm delivering it. I really hope I'm not doing that. But it's like, it's too many combative cards that I see here, that as far as seeing this in a relationship is not that great. So we have the Five of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Five of Wands, The Five of Wands. I see the Empress here. The Two of Cups. The Emperor is coming out. Yeah, I think this is one of those. And then also the Death card. Yeah, this is one of those where it's just like, this could possibly be your, your divine masculine or your divine feminine. Like, if you subscribe to the twin flame journey, which in my opinion, if you're coming into your self and who you are as a person and your, self-actualization, like, you on the twin flame journey. Because 9 times out of 10, there was a relationship that, was the catalyst to your healing, and getting more in touch with your higher self. But hey, it is what it is. But nah, this is definitely given twin flame. And I'm saying this because I see a lot of different things here. I see the Empress. I see the Emperor. I also see the Two of Cups. This is letting me know that there's some type of, there was some type of relationship here. But then with the Five of Wands up here, it's like, it's just letting me know that it's one of those, because when it comes to twin flame, that's a karmic relationship right there. That's like one of the most intense karmic relationships that you'll have, because it's really going to be teaching you about who you are. Like, what are you made of? Okay. I don't know if y'all used to watch Nickelodeon. There was a show called Guts. And it's like, in my head, I just heard like, do you have it? Guts, like, do you have it? So they pretty much like, let me get back on track. For the most part, I just feel like this relationship has been combative. I feel like this person has been combative. I feel like there's been conflict here. There's been arguments. There's been crying. There's been heartbreak. And, the heartbreak is sitting on top of the Empress. So it's like, if you are, you identify with this Empress divine feminine energy, then 9 times out of 10, this person could have had you in a third party connection with someone else. They could have cheated. They could have caused some type of heartbreak, made you to believe something that was not true. Because whenever I see the Three of Swords, I think about past, present, and future. And it's like, it's all bad. It's like you had a bad past with them. You have a bad present with them. And then it's just like the future is not even something that we could think about with this individual. Or you may be thinking about this because if this is your divine masculine, it's like 9 times out of 10, these people cycle back into your life, or they pop up, they pop up. Okay. The relationship pops up again. You know what I'm saying? So it could just be that you don't really have an all the way positive and optimistic expectation that that you will come back again with this person. It may not be, you know what I'm saying, in your head as you're thinking about this. It's like, you may not be thinking like, oh, it's going to be such a positive thing. Like, that if you was to come back together with this person, it would have to be intense things that are worked on, like forgiveness. This would have to be something that needs to be worked on. Balance, like both people, appreciating the other person's energy and respecting it. Okay. Because it's a lot of back and forth here, like not being on the same page, lots of arguments. And then I also feel like with this person too, I feel like this person, they might be viewing y'all's connection as a competition. And it's like, when you viewing a connection with you and that other person as a competition, it's like you're seeing that person as being better, or you're seeing yourself as being better than that person, where it's like y'all could just both be equal people, but just opposite people. You know what I'm saying? But we're both equal. We're individuals, but we're still, or let me not say equal, but still equitable. Like we still can balance each other out and things can work. You know what I'm saying? But it just seemed as though, it seemed like this person kind of will view you. It's like they have like a competitive thing that's kind of going on. Like for them, it's kind of like win or lose. That type of thing. It's like, it can be no middle area. It can be none of that. That's kind of what that's giving me with this person. Yeah, I just feel like between the both of y'all, there could have just been a lot of aggression here. Like just a lot of, verbal aggression. But with the Five of Swords next to the Three of Swords, it's just giving deceit. It's giving deceit. It's giving deception. So I definitely do feel like this person has hurt you. And that's why I feel like this relationship is more so hurting you as opposed to helping and supporting. It might even be hindering you, because you over here in this Empress energy. And it's like, yeah, the heartbreak and the disappointment is going to help you to grow. But it's like at the same time, it's just it just blows my mind when people like, you know, will actually straight up consciously like deceive someone and hurt them. So it's like, yeah, you could grow through the hurt and the pain, but you still had to experience that. And what I heard was, you're a delicate flower. So it's like you still had to experience that. Yeah. Yep. And I feel like this person is like, they would literally have to go through their own type of, you know, their own type of transformation. If you're still in a relationship with this person, it's like spirit is, you know, is pushing you to just end this connection and give that other person the time that they need to grow. And oftentimes with twin flame relationships, that's really what it be. It's like you come together, it's all of this, you know, amazing things going on, and then stuff start going backwards and things start to unravel. And it's like it's unraveling because someone is not pulling their weight. Like someone is not, you know, being authentic, or someone is not being who they are. Like someone is not doing that. So it's like whoever that individual is, okay, it's like they have to heal. They need to transform, and you need to give yourself a chance to, you know, get through the pain or the heartbreak or the disappointment that you're experiencing. So it's just like, if you have not yet left this person, it's like, it's just a caution for, you know, like, let's stop the arguments, let's stop the games, like, let's just, you know, give each other a chance to experience a new beginning. And especially that other person in this relationship, like, they need a new beginning. They really do. They need a new beginning, and you need to focus on your healing. That's what you need to focus on, your healing. And they need to focus on a new beginning, and they need to understand how to reciprocate in relationships, whereas this person may not know how to do that. Now, this individual within themselves is like, they can have a very strong masculine energy. They can be, you know, a leader of something, whether it be a boss, a CEO, a parent, you know, even a father. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this person has some type of position and power within society. Now, it doesn't have to be like, oh, he's a multi-millionaire tech mogul, or she's a, you know, she's a billionaire singer. You know what I'm saying? It don't gotta be anything like that. It just has to be that they have some type of position of authority and power within their life. They do. They really do. But yeah, I definitely feel as though this person needs to be able to see relationships differently, how to give and take, how to reciprocate without it having to be like, oh, it's got to be my way. Or just, I just think there needs to be a lot of grace here, because it's just like, why so many arguments when the basis of that is going to be love anyway? You know what I'm saying? But maybe it's just the way that y'all love, your love languages. Maybe those things aren't adding up. That's something I'm picking up too. It's not adding up. Just not on the same page about those things. But yeah, I definitely do feel like this relationship is hurting you. Like, it could be some deceit and manipulation here. Or this person is like, they might see, you know, themselves as being inadequate. So when it comes to you, so it's like they always feel like they got to compete, or they got to do something to kind of get back at you. And I don't think that's helping you energetically. So that's why I feel like, even if you didn't know about these things have not yet manifested. It's like, it's still messing with you energetically, you know. Spirit said, wait till it get back to me. Okay, wait till it get back to me. Wait till it get back to me. But I'm not going to sit here and act like there's no love between the both of y'all, because there definitely is. I just feel like it's a lot of arguments too. That's just how I feel. Like, and I feel like you are more like, your habitual behavior is to, you know, sit back and focus on you. You know what I'm saying? Sit back and, you know, think about things and meditate. Like, that's more so what you would do. And this person is like, they like, oh, we love each other. You know, like, it's just, love is not enough. Love is not enough. So the journey card came out. This card came out in the previous... This card came out in the previous deck, so I'm just going to take my time and shuffle a little bit more, but it did still come out. Fifth chakra. Yeah. I feel like the only reason why I think the only way I feel as though this relationship could help you is I really feel like it helps you to speak up for yourself and to communicate what your wants and needs are. Like to be very expressive, because it's the fifth chakra card here, and then we had the journey. So I feel like you had to decide at a certain point in time. Yeah, and it's like she's holding a lamp. And it's like the lamp is the same color as the throat chakra. It's blue. So I just feel like you, in a sense, it's like you're going on your own. It's still like a self-love healing thing. It really is, but it's like you're healing the part of you that maybe felt like you couldn't be as expressive, or you couldn't speak up for, you know, what, like I said, what you want or what you needed. And I feel like you have to make a decision and choice, because it's like, am I going to keep sitting with things that I don't want? Maybe not putting any expectations, maybe not putting any boundaries on this, you know, on this relationship. You know, is like, are you going to continue to keep dealing with that? Or are you going to, you know, speak up for your wants and for your needs, so it increases your chances of actually getting what it is that you feel like you deserve? But yeah, I definitely feel like it's a lot of thinking here, and I think that's where this relationship hinders you, because it's a lot of thoughts. It's like you're thinking, you could be ruminating off of negative things that have happened, you know, whether in the past, in the present, or, you know, if you're still with this person and they trying to project into your future. So I just feel like yeah, like just bringing it back to as far as like within your communication, it's like you have to start to speak up for those things. It's a lot of thought going on. It's a lot of thought, but I feel like things have to be communicated. What I just heard was 0 to 100. Is like you might be doing that too, where it's like you just think and act, but it's like maybe, you know, it'd be best to just talk. And I feel like that's the only way I could see how this relationship would be helping you at the end of the day. You know, but as far as with anything, there's definitely issues with not being on the same page with this person. And I don't think this person really be trying to talk to, you know, relate either. I don't know if they do that, but it's like at the end of the day, they still feel like they love you. They really do. They still feel like they love you. And then we also have anxiety. So yeah, there could definitely be a lot of anxiety within this connection. So that could be a way that it definitely hinders you, because you're ruminating about this person, or this person could be ruminating about you, and it just isn't healthy. Because like I said, even if words aren't being spoken and it's just actions that's happening, it's like those things still energetically affect things, like even the thoughts that you're thinking. So yeah, I just don't feel like I feel like there could even be some type of codependency. Like this relationship has a power and it has a hold over your life. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely do feel like yeah, there could be some issues with codependency here with this other person, or even with them towards you. Spirit wanted me to say that they need you more than you need them. They need you more than you need them. So what came out was the rebound card. It could be because I know I indicated some potential cheating, deception, deceit, you know, with the 5 of swords and the 3 of swords right next to each other. Like and this right here and the 5 of wands, like just for it to be an ending and a new beginning. And like I said earlier, when I was like, your delicate flower, it's like there's literally a flower right here on the death card. You know what I'm saying? It's a flower. But for me, when I see that and I see the sun rising in the back, it just makes me think about like rebirth, you know, rebirth. But for the most part, yeah, it could be that this person definitely cheated, lied, deceived, you know, is doing this with a third party or a rebound, 50% off. Whatever I see that is like, it comes up, it's like, yeah, this person may be half of you, you know, and you're showing up as the empress, the empress. I'm tripping. You're showing up as the empress, and 50% off of that, like, what is that giving? Can y'all tell me in the comments what 50% off the Empress is? Is it giving page? You know, page? Maybe. But yeah, so that's that. And we have the something new card here as well. Yeah, I just feel like, because, you know, with the death card coming out like next to this person, I definitely do feel like I've said, like, this person needs to go experience something new. Like, they need to, because it's not going to, their lack of knowledge and understanding about relationships is not going to help, you know, to enhance the relationship right now. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe you've seen that it has not, you know? So it's like they need to go off and, you know, transform their mind. That's pretty much what they need to do. They need to go transform their mind, and they need to go transform how they show up, and, you know, just how they make people feel. Like, even within their place of, you know, their position of power or authority, is like, you still, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you still, I feel like a good leader is someone who is, you know, still very diplomatic. But here we have burned out. Yeah, you could be very burned out within this connection. I know the anxiety card came up here as well. And then even with the journey card, which is very much given Two of Wands, you know, just trying to figure out, you know, where to go next. Figure out where to go next, what to do next. But yeah, you could definitely be burned out within this connection. And burned out is just, you're tired, frustrated, irritated, annoyed. Like, you're just burned out. You're just burned. It just is what it is. And then we also had the creativity card that had came up here as well. I'm just going to get a clarification to see in what way is the creativity card showing up. And then we also have mental health. Okay, so I just think it's more so you're based on you, because whenever I see the temperance card and then I see all of these swords, it just lets me know that it's been a lot on your mind. So psychologically, you can need some help. So maybe it's time for you to get creative about things that you can do in which you can restore your own mental health. And I mean, if you subscribe to the Twin Flame Journey and even to this reading, if it resonates, then it's like you already know that the Twin Flame Journey, like I said, is really about getting your mind right. You have to get your mind right. And so I feel like, you know, you could be, you know, thinking about creative ways to just focus on your mental health, or spirit could be telling you to do this, or maybe saying that you should, you know, focus on your hobbies, because the Empress is here. And this card talks a lot also about creativity, like birthing new ideas, you know, new things, manifesting new things into your life. So maybe it's time for you to, you know, focus on creating different things, whether it's arts and crafts, whether it's computer programs, whether it's, I don't know, anything, like anything that you can make with your hand, like, or think of with your mind, like, is like anything, you know, maybe it's time for y'all to focus on doing those things, and that'll help you with your, you know, with your mental health and just being in peace, because we have the temperance card here as well, and the mental health card, the peace sign with the temperance card, kind of, it goes like this for me. You know, it goes hand in hand for me. So maybe that's just what spirit is just, you know, pushing you to really do right now, because, you know, this relationship is not really helping you, and maybe it is time that, you know, you're burned out, so you need something new. And let this person go off into the sunset with, you know, the other third party, you know, the arguments, the confrontations, and all of those things. They need to, because they need to heal and transform themselves as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right there. I definitely hope that you all resonated with this pile. I hope it made sense. And like I said, I'm getting back into readings. Okay, so make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. All right, my pile 3 people, if you chose the Essential Tarot with the citrine crystal, we're gonna go ahead and get started with your reading. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm so excited to be here. Welcome to all the new viewers. Special welcome back to all the returning subscribers. Definitely make sure y'all check out all of the links in the description box. There you'll find links to follow me on Instagram, book a personal reading, to donate to this channel if you would like to. Donations are not required, but they definitely are recommended, okay, to help support the growth of this channel. And I definitely am always grateful when people send donations. So definitely make sure that y'all include y'all name so I can shout y'all out. Okay? So I can shout y'all out and thank you. So, yeah. Also make sure you check out my Etsy store. There you'll find my 3D and hand-painted gel press-on nails. Like I told Pile 2, I'm officially an international business. Okay? I got my first international order, so I'm excited about that. But within that being said, let's go ahead and get started. We're asking Spirit, is this relationship helping or hurting? Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go ahead and get into it. Is this relationship helping or hurting? Okay, the first card that came out is the Magician. Let's see what else. Oops. See what else comes up with this person. Sword. Wait, this is definitely not the Four of Swords. This is it's the Eight of Swords. Then we also have the Knight of Pentacles. As far as like about this person, I definitely do feel like this is a very like daring, what I heard was like daredevil type of individual as well. Or like someone who takes risks or something like that. But I feel like this person has literally had to grow into being this way. I know I'm giving y'all a little background on this person. I feel like they had to grow to be this way. I feel like because this person, you know, still experiences, you know, mental blocks that potentially hold them back. But I definitely do feel like they're doing something major. I just think that like creating something or working on a business or, you know, just very into their, into creating whatever they want to create within their life, into their goals. Basically, they're into their goals, they're into their visions, they're into their planning, they're into, you know, manifesting what they need to. But I also feel like they experience some anxiety that kind of holds things up for them. So they are a very powerful person, but I feel like maybe the anxiety that they still experience, regardless of the risk that they have to take, is like, maybe it kind of like, you know, holds back their manifestations or their blessings or something like that, you know? It's like this person is very powerful, but maybe they doubt themselves at time, and that's kind of like what slows them down, and it slows down their manifestations. But they definitely are manifesting something very big, whether it be money or a business opportunity, right? Which basically gives money. But let's see. Let's see what else comes up. Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles. I actually never saw the Five of Pentacles in this deck, but let's keep going and get some more clarification cards. We have the Judgment card. Something wanted to come out. Okay, and then the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups as well. I think that this relationship is helpful to you, because I feel like this person like encourages you, like even though they can be in their head, like, you know, and they may have some mental health issues, or maybe they have issues with like faith, or lack or limitation. Maybe they have issues with that. But I feel like this person is like a go-getter when it comes down to like focusing on their goals and trying to create something and to try to generate an income for themselves. So I feel like this relationship like forces you to have to think about your income. It forces you to have to think about, just being real with yourself, or even y'all just being real with each other about like your finances and like what your life is going to look like. So if this is someone that you are together with, maybe y'all could be considering like, trying to make major moves within your life, and major moves that require money. Like some of y'all could be thinking about moving in together or getting a house, or even just trying to create the stability that you need to welcome a baby. I know something that came up as well. So I just feel as though like this relationship, in a way, it helps you to have to like focus on your stability and like material wise, like really having to focus on money. I feel like, this person, or just even y'all's relationship, maybe y'all were, living in poverty, whether it's together or even just independently. If this is a friend that is influencing you, I feel like y'all have experienced poverty, or kind of being left out or being abandoned. Maybe y'all experienced homelessness, or just like not shaky home environment. Like you might still be somewhere, but you don't feel like it's your home, or you're comfortable there, or you're wanted or needed, something like that. So it could definitely be that, this person, it makes it like dealing with this person or being in this relationship forces you to have to decide to want something different. It makes you decide to have to like, maybe you are having to be more goal oriented now. You know what I'm saying? This could even be family too. Like this could even be a family relationship, or someone that you're living with, or something like that. And it's kind of like, being around them forces you to have to get real about your financial situation. It's just given that. But I just feel like it just forces you to have to, move on to something better, or to maybe even have to walk away from, if you're experiencing, lack and limitation and different things like that. It's like if you're experiencing that. So I just feel like it could similarly be like pile one, to where it's like both experience, like your relationship is both like together. It's like y'all both are experiencing the same thing individually. So it's like you come together, and it's like now y'all are experiencing the same thing times 10. So I just feel like you and this person are in the trenches together. Okay, you're in the trenches together, whether it be y'all, like I said, working on your financial stability together, for together, like for a home, or a business, or trying to welcome a baby, that type of thing. Or it's just, you just both have to decide like what type, like who are we going to be? Are we going to continue to potentially live in poverty, experience disappointments? Or are we going to make the decision to want better in our lives? And maybe that's us, walking away from a particular type of mindset, or behaviors, or a way of being that doesn't help or support the goal that is at hand. But yeah, I definitely do feel like, yeah, because I was feeling like there definitely has to be a great deal of, caution and care that you have to take, being at this place where it's like, maybe you're not seeing the manifestation that you want to see, or this person is not seeing the manifestation that they want to see, So it's like the relationship seemed like it's just at a very, touchy place right now, where it's like you actually have to exercise some type of care, And what I also heard was like commitment, or contemplation, or meditation. It's a lot of thinking that's kind of going on. But I just think the thinking comes from the potential lack of, faith in, what it is that you want to pass, like that thing to actually be happening. But I think it is. I just feel like it's coming slowly. But I do feel like if, you have a common relationship goal with this person, because it's a relationship, if y'all have a common goal, it's best to decide that, you know, despite what our fears and anxieties are, that we're going to push through it. And maybe it is that the manifestation that you want to experience together in a relationship, or even individually as people, maybe it is that that will, you know, it'll come faster, or it'll wait, pause, like you will receive it a lot faster, or or it is that, you know, you will be changed as this manifestation is coming to you. Like you'll let go of a lot of the anxiety and let go of these things. So I just feel like the relationship between the both of y'all both kind of like have y'all, you know, of course, the things that you're going through and dealing with, especially because finances is a really big thing here. So you may be like, of course, experiencing that, and that's rough and that's very challenging. But I definitely feel like it's helpful because, you know, you both really are just right on the precipice of, you know, a lot of great things happening. It's just you deciding to, like, I'm not going to have a limitless mindset. Like, that's like the light bulb switch. I'm not going to have a limitless mindset when it comes to what I want out of life, you know, and those things will change. But I definitely feel like this person, you and this person are kind of like reverberating off of each other. I don't know if it's one person influencing the other. More so it's like, I'm experiencing this in life, you're experiencing this in life, and it kind of goes back and forth like a rubber band. But it is impacting both of y'all's experience, if that makes sense. Like what your friend is dealing with, or what this person is dealing with, or what your lover is dealing with is like in their life, is like it affects your life as well. Y'all could be learning from each other. But yeah, especially with the learning from each other too. Yeah, with the Three of Pentacles as well. Like definitely learning from each other, or building together, you know, building a solid foundation together. That's why I feel like it has to do with some type of stability or foundation that y'all have. Like maybe there's the next step that y'all want to take in life, and you feel like you can't take it because you don't have what you need material wise. But within a relationship within itself, you actually do have what you need. It just comes down to you being resourceful. So I think that's something that this person can also help with as well, is like being resourceful. Like, but I think both of y'all have to decide, you know, individually and together, to not be held back, or, you know, or remain stagnant because of what you perceive is in your mind. I think it's time for y'all to transform and renew your mind in general, so that you can see your life differently. So I think it's a helpful connection. I just feel like y'all kind of reverberate off of each other, because with the Three of Pentacles, it's showing me like, you know, that y'all are actually together. You're working together, working on something common, like a common goal or a common plan. So yeah, I definitely think it's time to, I mean, me even more so, get on get on one accord, like, you know, to agree with each other, and maybe that'll help things speed up. Yeah, with the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, like it'll help things speed up. So I think that's nice. I really feel like you and this person, like this relationship is going to be helpful, like even monetary wise. I feel like you and this person can really work together and make a lot of money. Like you can make a lot of bread. The Wheel of Fortune, yeah, luck, like good luck is on your side. So I definitely do feel like this is a helpful connection. It'll definitely be helpful for you in the future. I think it just comes down to using the resources that you have, to create what it is that you want, and it'll help to change your mind as well, instead of, you know, still thinking that like you don't have anything, or you got your hands out, especially to the universe. Like when the universe is just like, you just got to decide, do you want to keep living life this way or not? Like, so I just feel like, you know, you and this person together could definitely accomplish a lot of things financial wise. Like you really can. Like it's giving from poverty, from being destitute to riches, having everything you need. Like, and then I saw the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, I just feel like, you know, I would stick with this relationship, because I really do think that like things are definitely about to significantly and suddenly change, in a very positive way. Okay, so let's get some cards from the Energy Oracle. Let's get some cards from that. Let me take my time to shuffle though, because I didn't take my time to shuffle in for pile 2. Okay, so we have Angel of Love. That's cute. We have Angel of Love. We have Adjacent Possibilities. And then we also have Door to Personal Healing and Happiness. Door to Personal Healing and Happiness. So, I mean, a lot of these cards here that I see are very, you know, positive cards. Just with the Angel of Love, it's just letting me know that, you know, I think that both of you are able to really like nurture each other. I feel like the connection is nurturing, that you feel very loved with this person, and especially when it comes down to like the special focus on stability. Like there's just a special focus here on work, occupation, building, you know, creating some type of, you know, stable life, you know. So yeah, a life with foundation, like you have what you need type of life. So I just feel like there's a lot of, you know, special focus on this, like, and I mean, some people, I guess they don't care about their stability because they all over the place, you know what I'm saying? But I really do think like this is a common goal. It's something that's common between the both of y'all. It's, you know, something that is important. And yeah, if that's something that you value, like, you know, having enough money to do what you need in life, like, you know, and having monetary success, then like, yeah, this relationship is definitely gonna help. And then with the Adjacent Possibilities, oh yeah, this person I also feel like could be very nurturing, like they want to take care of you as well. That's something that came up. But yeah, with the Adjacent Possibilities, whenever I see this, it just makes me think that there's, you know, also multiple options. There's also multiple opportunities. There's, you know, the journey can really take you anywhere. You know what I'm saying? You just have to, it's funny, choose a door, right? And then here we have Door to Personal Healing and Happiness. So maybe it is that this relationship, like it does lead you, you know what I'm saying? It leads you to one of these doors, which is, you know, a very positive, you know, it's a very positive place to be, you know, because when you see this, it's like you could really go through any door and then you end up in hell, you know what I'm saying? But I just feel like, you know, this person and this connection is nurturing enough, and I feel like even, you know, divinely guided to where, you know, spirit is the one that's guiding you along, you know, this relationship along this path, and it's here in peace, like it's in peace, you know what I'm saying? Because we have other angels here as well. We have the Temperance card. That makes me think about peace. And then we also have, you know, the Judgment card, which depicts an angel here as well. So, you know, there could be a lot of divine intervention, you know, a lot of, you know, divine guidance that is happening between the both of y'all. But it's like, it's a very big jump, you know, that's taking place here within this relationship. So it seemed like you and this person getting rich together. That's just kind of what it seemed like. It seemed like you're getting rich together, you're building together, you know, creating something stable together. Like that's just what it seems, you know, like, and the point is that y'all want to be successful. Like the point, so I just feel like the relationship is, it's gonna evolve and it's gonna grow, like, and it's really gonna become very successful, like even together. So give me a second, let me shuffle adequately. Let me shuffle adequately, and I'll get y'all some cards from a Divine Feminine Oracle deck. Social media wanted to come out. So maybe it is that you all communicate on social media, you're on social media. Mirroring came out as well. Mirroring, and I know mirroring has been coming up a lot in this relationship reading in general. So it's literally like when I see the mirroring card, it's literally one person or even both people copying the behaviors of each other and the characteristics and the personality traits of each other. And it does not necessarily have to be a bad thing. It just depends on what those traits and behaviors are. Like, what are those things, you know? So it could be, and I did see the inspiring others card as I was shuffling. So it could be that, you know, this person does influence you, even though they do have their flaws as well, where they can be mentally stuck at times. You know, that could even be you as well, because this is the mirroring card. So, you know, maybe y'all are stuck with the multiple options of what you can actually do. But I think, you know, spirit is probably, you know, just, you know, guiding the connection as it, you know, because once you get into a relationship, whether it's a friend, lover, you know, or, you know, just maintaining relationships in your life, is like those things are going to affect your life. Like, it's just gonna affect your life. So it just really is. So yeah, it could be that y'all are both just, you know, mirroring and kind of that person influencing you. And then, like I said, it's kind of reverberating back and forth. You could be influencing that person as well. But y'all are at the same place at the same time. So there has to be some type of mirroring that's going on. Yeah, but mirroring, not to be confused with projection, but it's just really like, you know, your life is mirroring this other person's life. It's like similar things are occurring, similar things are happening. But I really do feel like it's because y'all are working together. Like, you're working together, or it's like the relationship is here so that you can work together. But yeah, we also have trauma bond that came up as well. So maybe it is that, you know, this relationship will be very helpful to, you know, helping you cut off things that no longer apply to you anymore. Yeah, because with the Eight of Swords, it's typically things that will hold you back, you know, or make you feel stuck or make you feel stagnant. So it'll help you to, you know, cut those things off. And then, of course, because y'all are mirroring each other, it's like, it's going to help this person too. You know, it's going to help them too. And yeah, then we have the new you. So yeah, this, it seemed like this relationship is very helpful, especially for your financial situation. I didn't think it would be that specific like that, but if you need stability and that's something that you really want, then yeah, like I would just continue to keep enhancing and enriching this relationship. Oh yeah, I didn't even talk about the social media card. Yeah, I mean, that's simple. Like, y'all both could be on social media or communicating over social media. And then we also have chemistry. So maybe you met this person on social media. You met this person. Y'all have developed a bond on social media. Like, you know, especially if this is like the love of your life, you know, y'all definitely could have met on social media. You could have been watching this person, or them watching you. And so maybe that's why spirit just brought y'all together. But if that message does not apply to you, you don't have to try to make it fit. This could really just be your platonic friend, or it could be your mother, like, or your father. You know, it just depends on who was on your mind. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and leave it right there, y'all. I'm getting back into these readings, okay? Definitely make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next one.